Yeah, I was almost ready this time, y'all. What's up? What's up, YouTube? Hey, check it out. Check it out. How y'all doing? First of all, I hope y'all doing well. Hey, I was on my way to bed. It's late, man. It's especially late for Uncle Mike. I was on my way to bed and I said, man, nah. I gotta talk about this one right here. 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦, man, check this out. Feds named co-conspirators. It's over, Diddy's. It's over. Diddy's own team just flipped on him. What? New Fed indictment confirms everything. I keep telling y'all, man. I keep telling people we don't know what's on them tapes. Do y'all want to know? I got to dim the lights a little bit, man. We're going like that. We're going like that, y'all. We're going to go like that. Hey, man, it's crazy. Wait a minute. I want to see. I'm trying to get this thing sharp again, man. But anyway, check it out without a doubt. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. How y'all doing? I already asked y'all how y'all doing. Y'all doing all right? Man, check this out, man. Oh, my gracious. Hit the thumbs up for, man, 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦. Shout out to you, dear. Let's check it out.
Destroying evidence, and even, baby, they got the name of the blog.
Gotta take it from the top. Here we go.
Oh my God, you guys, get in here and shut the door. The federal government has issued a new superseding indictment on Diddy, and this time they are naming Diddy's co-conspirators. And do you know they said they have proof that Diddy was paying hush money, intimidating things, destroying evidence, and even, baby, they got the name of the blogs that Diddy was paying off. You guys, this is explosive. Listen, we're going to go live with all the legal documents, but let's give you guys a quick rundown because y'all got things to do. Let me just say this. They can dismiss 1 million lawsuits against Tony Busby, which, by the way, he's turned out to be such a disappointment. But you know what?
I said the same thing. Tisha said the same. I said, man, we counting on you. He doing 101 mistakes, man. Oh my God. Okay, we'll talk about him later.
Let me just say this. They can dismiss 1 million lawsuits against Tony Busby, which, by the way, he's turned out to be such a disappointment. But you know what? We can talk about Tony Busby at any time. And the next
later on.
Live. Baby, the federal government is saying, we don't care what is going on with Tony Busby or not, baby. You going to jail. Anybody that thinks that Diddy is getting out of this is insane. The federal government has them in its sights. Y'all, let's get into this. So where do we start, okay? So
where do we start?
Let's be honest. There were no real names dropped, but they gave the descriptions of the co-conspirators. Baby, we can figure this out on our own. And they also gave detail. Let's get into this. I know Diddy is crying today. I know he is crying. They said while no real names are dropped, the descriptions of the people in Diddy's alleged criminal enterprise are far more damning than any earlier indictment. Okay? Now keep in mind, this is a classic prosecution strategy. They know exactly who these people are. I believe we know too. They want them to feel the heat so that they flipped. And get this, the federal government is hinting to Diddy, baby, we already got people on you flipping. Because here's the thing. Whoever testifies for the government behalf is a federal witness. Whoever doesn't is a co-conspirator. They are saying that Diddy is sick about this because some people he thought he had in his pocket, baby, not so much. Okay, let's get into this. The bodyguard, the enforcer figure, Uncle Gene Dill, is this you? I'm joking. They said a person who traveled with Diddy and was tasked with physically intimidating and controlling victims. They allegedly enforced compliance, helped restrain individuals, and even participated in threats or forced SMEX acts. Yeah, they was part of the come on, ba, choo ride. Woo, woo. Sorry, I don't mean to make jokes, but that's my thing. The implication.
What was
now,
that?
here's the thing.
What was that, Tisha? Oh, wait a minute. And y'all think Uncle Mike is corny? Hold up, girl. Don't do that no more. Don't you do that again. What?
Help restrain individuals.
What the heck?
And even participated in threats or forced SMEX acts. Yeah, they was part of the come on, ba ba ba, choo ride, woo woo. Sorry, I don't mean to make jokes, but
oh my God.
The implication. Okay. Now, here's the thing. It's likely a longtime personal security person. Mm-hmm. We already know Roger Bonds is testifying, so I don't think they're talking about him. But who else might they be talking about?
Yeah, Roger Bonds.
If they flip, they'll become a devastating witness due to proximity. Now, Diddy has had multiple securities. Mm-hmm. We already know Gene Deal is going to sing like a canary. And Roger Bonds, he has said he will stand by Cassie. Now, Gene Deal was before Cassie, so who knows if he'll be called to testify. However, Gene Deal has the before Cassie. Roger Bonds has the Cassie era. And because a lot of stuff is current, I'm guessing that Diddy's current bodyguards are either complying or they're whatever. What's next? The executive assistant and scheduler. KK, is that you? Is that why KK last week was like, I have never nor would I ever. Girl, shut up. Who is it? Little Rod says he has you on tape screaming, gummies for everybody. Put the gummies in their mouth. Anyway, it's someone working directly with Diddy who booked travel for women, arranged hotels, and coordinated parties under the guise of work. So this is either, they said, I was about to say the
Miss English
party planner, but this is the executive assistant. They helped organize logistics for what prosecutors say were trafficking operations. They may have misled victims into thinking they were meeting for career opportunities. They said this person had administrative access. They likely saw everything from inside calendars to burner phone orders. And they are saying that there's a chance they also flip. They're likely to provide receipts and internal schedules. Do you think this is Brandon? You remember the white boy that got arrested for being Diddy's mule? You think they trusted Brandon with this, or he was only trusted with bringing the Tucci and the Colombian dancing desk favorite gummy?
He gonna flip. He flipped too.
Get this. There's a music industry associate facilitator. Now, I already know where your minds are going. Stop it. All right. Tony Busby. We'll talk about that in a second because that puts everything in new light. They said the figure described as being in the music business who lent credibility to Diddy's interactions with women, convincing them the meetings were legit. Okay, I already know who y'all thinking. This can't be Jay-Z because there ain't no way that Jay-Z was operating as Diddy's assistant booking meetings. I'm just saying that ego ain't doing it. Beyonce's husband, think again. They played a grooming role. They set up introductions, vouched for Diddy, and helped normalize the victims to the environment. This could be a fellow producer or artist who is now either cooperating or about to be charged themselves. These people are often flipped to save their own careers. There's also a financial fixer and accountant type. Now, this goes into those money laundering charges that we've been talking about. Allegedly processed hush payments, structured financial transfers to pay the SMEX workers or the trafficking victims, and assured certain transactions were off the books. They help conceal payments to victims and service providers, that's SMEX workers, and handle bribes or coercion-related payments to third parties. Now, they're saying that this person has not flipped yet, but the feds are expecting them to flip. If this person flips, they are handing the feds the paper trail, bank records, wire instructions, possible fake invoices. Now, it'll be easy if they hand it, but even if they don't, the feds are still going to find out. Media and PR intermediaries. Now, listen, they didn't give much information on this because this is supposed to be the bomb. But the indictment makes mention of suppressing stories and paying off people to prevent leaks. The role in the enterprise, likely individuals in PR or media who help cover up assaults or made NDAs disappear. The implication, if any of these people flipped, they're giving the feds access to internal comms, emails, media blackouts, and also kill orders. Woo! Likely individuals in PR and media. Now, I will say this. I think that PR girl quit with the one that had been doing this PR for 20 years. She quit early on. I think she's actually already flipped, because why else would you quit that? Why else would you quit that early on when you don't even know? You don't even know whether it was going to stick. Because back then they thought it was just going to be Cassie and blown over. Okay. Now here's the language that suggests that all these people are cooperating. They said known to the grand jury in the legal documents. I'll do a full live when I go over all the legal documents in detail, but just hear me out. This translation: the prosecutors know who it is and may have already have testimony from them. At the direction of Diddy and for the benefit of the enterprise. This is also language they used all through the legal documents. They said this phrasing indicates someone followed orders and their actions are being laid out, but they're not being charged yet. And that's usually done when they're about to be indicted or when they've cut a deal. So what does this mean for Diddy? This means this isn't just a RICO case. It's a RICO case with a tightly connected team of insiders. Any of them who could, and people are saying will, confirm the SMEX trafficking claims, provide logistical evidence, emails, text calendars, and show the inner workings of the enterprise, and or personally implicate Diddy in ordering or covering up abuse. Listen, I will say that I talked to a bunch of lawyers, and they said that usually the feds do not get this detailed at all, unless they are what? Unless they've already gotten people to flip. You guys, people are saying Diddy is sick right now. They said at least one or two of the people named have flipped, and the other ones are expected to as they get closer and closer to trial, because everybody's waiting to see, Diddy, do you have a way out? And if everybody notices that other people have flipped, well, that's just going to make more people get on the flipping trail. You see what I'm saying? Anyway,
Facts.
you guys, that was a quick breakdown. There's a lot of other differences in the indictment. I'll make a few follow-up videos. Make sure you tune in for the live. I'm going to do my best to go live. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
We gotta check out that live. I know one thing, man. Check this out. There's a female police officer that already filed court paperwork stating that Diddy made her take bribes and made the girl. I mean, I don't understand how this works, but I'm gonna tell you what the statement said. I have to take this bribe and I have to do these things. I'm a police female. And if I don't do this, my family is in jeopardy. You know, they show pictures of the family and all this stuff, and keep your mouth shut. She was also saying, or maybe a lawyer, there's so much stuff at one time, but a lawyer has admitted that she done did some stuff wrong. They done put that guy in jail. I was gonna try to remember his name because I'm counting on him. Anytime this guy done filed 200 different pages, I'm gonna get all the info for y'all, man. I'm gonna get all the info. I'm just waiting for this trial to start. And the last thing I want to say is this: I am betting and I am banking on the makeup artist, the makeup lady, the lady that used to do Diddy's makeup. A couple of months ago, she did an interview and she was stating that that she was not hired. She was hired to do the makeup, but it was plenty of times that she went in there to cover up Cassie's wounds. I think she flipped. I think she's a flipper, man. She have already flipped. And somebody probably told her, don't do no more interviews. Stay away from that. We don't want nothing to happen to you. Yeah. So that's why nobody's talking. That's why you don't hear nobody talking in Diddy's favor. Ain't nobody talking because everybody Diddy thought had in his favor has flipped. They done seen them tapes and they done called them people and say, take a look at this. And let me know what you think. And they like, wow. Yeah, they got everything, man. Y'all don't know what they have. Y'all don't know what they don't have. I'm going to get on up out of here, man. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.